Hey guys, it's May 6, 2018. As you can see, it's a very nice warm day here in Seattle. The garden is a mess, as you can see, because we've got some new plants a few days ago. Here we have grape, and you can kind of see like the climbing tentacle thing from the plant, and I also got some new strawberry of different varieties, all-star variety, and then this one is sequoia variety, sequoia, and then here we have Ozark, and then we also got super sweet 100 cherry tomatoes. So yeah, I'm gonna have to plant those. And here I moved most of the bulb plants over here. As you can see, this one is done flowering. And then here's the crocus. Leaves are turning yellow now. And I moved the lily of the valley over here. It's pretty much done flowering as well. Like right here. And I also moved the calla lily over here. They're more they like shade more, so I think this is a good location for them. And then the vegetables, the potato, as you can see, it's going crazy, and I'm trying to push it to the other side so they don't block the sunlight for this carrots. And you can see the flower is coming up from the carrots. Hopefully we can collect some seeds. And then this is the garlic, and the beets, as you can see, are doing very well. And then the asparagus is going crazy as well. I decided not to harvest them anymore, and I would like them to recover so I can harvest even more next year. And the mulberry, the leaves are getting a darker green color. I think it's because of the sun. And here we have the dahlia. I move it up here to save space. You can see it's another sprout is coming up. So yeah. And then I moved the snowdrop and hyacinth over there to save space. And the grape hyacinth and daffodil all here. And then this is the hydrangea, another hydrangea. They're all doing really well. You can see this flower are opening now. Blueberry, pretty much the same thing. Another blueberry. The flowers are fading now, and we will see some actual blueberry pretty soon. The raspberry is flowering now. You can see here there's a few opened flower of raspberry. I don't see any bees yet, so I don't think those are gonna be good raspberry. And here the wildflowers, the crimson clovers are still all over, but no bees yet. The succulents are gonna flower, and the rhubarb pots. Here the catnips are getting bigger, peonies looking pretty much the same, and then the lilies, same thing. And here we have the California poppy. Here's the seed, the first flower, and then here's another new flower, another flower that's going to go to seed, and then this is a newly opened flower. You can look at it. I really like the color. Venus flytrap, it's still alive. I think it's kind of competing with the moss, so I might need to remove the moss. Artichoke, the most exciting part. As you can see, it's coming up nicely. Probably gonna have to harvest it pretty soon though. Don't want it to open. Tulip and rosemary, I think it's recovering actually. You can see the new growth is pretty healthy looking. And the lavender is gonna flower soon as well. You can see the little flowers at the tips. Succulents, oh, I bought another rosemary just in case, And the succulents are doing well. And then other bulb plants, this one is still flowering. Here's one, you can see the purplish flower. And summer snowflakes. Yep. And the garlic, English ivy, straw flower, small hydrangea, it's gonna flower soon. And then just some other bulb plants. And the strawberry, as you can see, they're flowering now. A bunch of flowers. And yeah, these are looking good. They're recovering. I think I'm gonna plant the new strawberries in the same pots. Might need to change the soil. And this mysterious plant, I think, is poppy. You can see the black furry looking thing. They're usually an indication of poppy flowers. And as for the indoor garden, yeah, they look pretty much the same. The tiger lily, you can see a new leaves coming up from the bigger plants. And the orchids, this guy is sending out a new leaf. The other ones are pretty much the same. And then this guy, there's a bunch of new growth, I think maybe 3 or 4. Here's another one. Can't find another one. Other orchids, these guys are looking healthy. This one is recovering. And this guy is looking fine. Pear plants, going crazy. You can see this new growth and then another new growth right there. Another orchid, it's looking good. Dragon trees, staghorn fern, still growing. And this guy, I'll probably have to check on it this week. Maybe I can mount it even. This ficus tree is doing well. Philodendron or something, it's growing pretty nicely. Hoya plants, look at this big leaf. There's a new growth, new leaves coming up. And then I believe right here, this is another new growth maybe. Not too sure, hold on. I remember there's a nice growth somewhere. This one. Is it the same one? Not sure. But yeah, it's growing. And then the spirit plants desperately need water. As you can see, it's droopy. But yeah, the new growth is still sending out new leaves. Here you can see the succulent over here, it's getting redder, more pigmentation. Other succulents looks pretty much the same. Spider plant looks pretty much the same. Bird nest fern. And then another staghorn fern. And then this guy.